What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Nick, and today we are talking about the incident that happened with Damar Hamlin and this little piece of trash Skip Bayless. Yeah, so hear me out. All right, so yesterday the Bengals played the Bills, and this was a super important game. Super important game. We're talking about a battle for the number one position. You know what I'm saying? Bengals would have beat them, we would have been number one. But something really bad happened on that field, and it completely made us not care about the game at all. Like, I didn't care about that game anymore. In fact, I was doing reaction videos and that happened. And I heard my sister and all of them in the room, and I got a call. Literally, I got a call from my boy because I didn't know what happened. And I'm telling you, that shook me so badly. I didn't care about that game. That game, as important as that game was, I didn't care about the game. I cared about that guy's life. Damar Hamlin, we seen it happen, and I knew something was wrong when I seen it. My sister rewounded back, and literally, I saw him get tackled, and he stood up, and then I see him collapse. I'm not gonna show the video, and I knew something was wrong. I knew either how hard the force was to his chest probably made him go into cardiac arrest, or something happened. I just knew something happened. And it scared me because, for those who don't know, like I said before, it just seems like I have been dealing with just so much of this CPR stuff within the course of over the last 3 months, between my dad passing away, my grandma passing away, just, weeks apart. And, then the CPR with Damar Hamlin. That's what I'm saying. It's just like, and what I mean by that is I'm saying, with my dad, took them 20 minutes. They was doing CPR on him for 20 minutes. Then they was doing CPR on my grandmother for 15 minutes. And then I'm like, oh, and then I hear them saying this has been 8 minutes they've been doing it. So I'm just like, oh my God, come on, man. What is happening? So right now he's alive, and we are still praying for this man. Skip Bayless. Let's get into you, okay? This guy is, what form of trash can you can pick whatever trash company you want. He is a part of it. He is so, I hate Skip Bayless because he takes his job just way too seriously, to the point where he don't realize what comes out of his mouth. Okay, maybe you didn't mean that tweet. And if you don't know what tweet I'm talking about, I'll put it up. His tweet that he said was it was so insensitive at the time that it happened. Why don't you just send your condolences? Well, not your condolences, he didn't pass away, but I'm just saying prayers. Why don't you send your prayers to him? You know what I'm saying? Make the tweet very simple. You always gotta involve the game. And this goes beyond, just how he disrespected him, Damar Hamlin. Skip is like this to NBA players. He's like this, period. He's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Calling people by different names and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta watch yourself, because you gonna end up pressed, bro. You gonna get pressed. You gotta quit doing that. Not by me. I ain't sending up there, but I'm just saying, I looked under your comments and there was people ready for you, brother. You gotta quit doing this. You know what I'm saying? You think because you throwing your little, Jordans and stuff like that you got some kind of credibility. No, you don't. You still that same melted face dude who was with Stephen A. Smith on First Take for all those years. You know what I'm saying? Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. You know what I'm saying? It's not brutally honesty or nothing like that. No, you be crossing the line a lot of times. The game was not important anymore. It was not important. I understand. Oh yeah, well, this is a very important game. Who cares? If something happened to let me tell you how it works. If something happened to our quarterback, knock on wood, nothing like that ever happens. But if something like that was to happen to our quarterback or anything like that, we wouldn't care about even going to the Super Bowl. We'd be so shook by what just happened. I don't think the Bills care about anything else but this man's health. You think the Bengals fans cared about the fact that they just paid money for those tickets when this guy could potentially die, you need to check yourself, Skip Bayless. They need to fire you. That's why Shannon Sharp didn't come into work, because, you know what I'm saying, he ain't about to be sitting here trying to, look like a fool. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to get, every time something happens, you want to get on stage. We are brothers. We are brothers. Brothers fight. You know what I'm saying? The tweet that I said was misunderstood. And shut up, Skip. Shut up. Shut up, Skip. Oh, I hate your melted face ass, bro. But yeah, they need to put somebody else, or let Skip be on his own. I think that he needs to do something, because I remember when Stephen A. Smith, checked him when he tried to accuse Stephen A. Smith of talking about him or saying something, whatever he was uptight about. I don't know, with his turtlenecks on. It'd be getting on my nerves. I can't breathe because of his turtleneck sometimes. But, he was uptight about something. Stephen A. Smith checked him on Twitter. But that's what I'm saying, man. You need to watch what you be saying. You be so insensitive. But if it was Tom Brady, you'd be singing another tune. I said that on Twitter. I was one of the first people that said that. I know a lot of people saying it now, but I was one of the first people to say that. If that was Tom Brady, it would have been, you know what I'm saying? I am so sick to my stomach of what happened and this, as everybody would have been. But I'm just saying, you sing a different tune depending on who the person is. You be getting on my nerves with that, and you need to be checked for that. So, yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Thank y'all so much for hearing me out. To the next video.